Oh my God, was yesterday a crazy day with the PlayStation Showcase, and as a huge Metal Gear fan, we finally got confirmation that Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is in fact coming out and is a official remake, is in fact being officially remade, now titled Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and that really has me super excited. Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel once again. Please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I am doing super well because I am finally getting some Metal Gear flavor back in my life. I am a massive Metal Gear fan. I have been a Metal Gear fan since I was 13 years old when I bought this game for the first time at a secondhand video game and used record store. This is my original copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 that I bought when I was only 13 years old. I saved my lunch money and I ended up picking this up many years later. I got to meet David Hayter, who signed it, and this has been one of my cherished possessions that I've kept throughout the years. As the years went by, I had to sell some things off in order to pay bills or emergencies came up. I no longer have my original Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 or even the Nintendo versions of those games. And even though I did sell my original copies of those PS2 and Nintendo games, I didn't really sell my entire Metal Gear collection because I still had the collections that were remastered in HD on the PS3 and Xbox 360, including Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots Collector's Edition. So I still kept that stuff. I kept a few Metal Gear things over my years, as I am a huge fan of the franchise, and we really haven't gotten anything from the franchise in a very long time. Metal Gear Solid 5 for me was a massive letdown, and I think a lot of hardcore fans of Metal Gear Solid 5 was let down. I think that game was set for more of a casual audience, so it's been years since we got anything in that world, and there was heavily rumored that we were going to get Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater remade or remastered. And yesterday during the PlayStation Showcase, we got this weird trailer where this bird is flying and all, and I didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I'm like, what the heck is this? And then we get to the character model of Naked Snake, aka Big Boss, and I just lost my mind. This was something that I want so very much, and not only are they remaking Metal Gear Solid 3, but they're also re-releasing another series of collections. They're calling these the Master Collections, and you can see that there's a volume 1, which means there's going to be multiple volumes, and I hope they really lean into this, because I think there's a lot of potential to make money for Konami if they do this. You know, the first collection is going to have Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, the original games, remastered. I'm hoping 4K 60 frames per second. I hope volume 2 comes out and it's Metal Gear Solid 4 that's just been stuck on the PS3 for years now, and I hope they give us like Peace Walker, Portable Ops, give us some of those more obscure games like Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2, and even the Game Boy Color game. I think there's a lot of potential to resell some of these classic Metal Gear games that fans actually like on more modern platforms. So even though Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake was the big splashy thing, I actually care more about the collections, because even though I have versions of the collections, I have to hook up a PS3 or Xbox 360 to play them. I much prefer if I can play it on modern hardware, whether it be the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 5, or even on Steam. So I want to see what their game plan is for these collections. You have Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3 for the first one. What do you got for the second one, or a potential third one? And I really like the fact that Konami looks to be going the Resident Evil route that Capcom has done. You take these classic games and you remake them, and then you bring back the older fans and also bring in some of the newer generation of gamers, because a lot of the new generation of gamers don't really know what Metal Gear is because it's been so long. A lot of people are getting into gaming for the first time and they have no idea what Metal Gear is, and I want them to be able to kind of do what Capcom did with Resident Evil, but do it for Metal Gear. I think it would be really good if for the second remake, if they actually remake the two MS MSX Nintendo games. Like, take Metal Gear, remake it. It could be like a beginning chapter, like a 2-3 hour prologue, then have Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake as the main overall mission in that game. I think they could really take those two MSX games and really combine it into one solid game, and then that will lead into Metal Gear Solid. Because I think if you jump from Metal Gear Solid 3 right into Metal Gear Solid, you're missing a huge chunk of the story. I want to know more about the collections. I want to know more about these remakes, and hopefully maybe in the Xbox showcase or maybe Summer Game Fest we'll get more details on the remake and the collection. Well, guys, that is all I have for you. I wonder what you guys think. Are you excited about Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater being remade? What do you think is the potential of some of the collections? Leave those comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and thank you for watching.